Oh, let me fix up my information so it's proper. Okay, let's pop chat up so that way I can see it. Okay, now we're good. Playing Revolution Idle. Watch the circles fill and numbers go up. Each time when the circle fills, you get some score and the value to your mult of this color. Right now, our mult of this color is 1.63 because here on the left, you can buy buildings. They boost the speed of circles. Ascend is a prestige for the building. Revolution is your current tab. Here you can watch the circles fill and the numbers go up, ascend, prestige, and promote. Help. More info about the game and features you can see. Time Flux. You gain this when you are offline or when you watch a rewarded ad. You can speed up the game or make a time warp. And that's what we know. So let's ascend our red a bit. Its current level is 10 out of 100. Its multiplier gain is 0.1. Let's its laps per second is 1.25. Okay, and if we add, we'll add 1.13 to it, and it costs 24, and we have 93, so we'll add more to it. We'll bring it up as high as we can. We'll just keep bringing it up as high as we can, over and over and over again, eternally and forever. And the more we bring it up, the faster it goes, and the more it's worth, and the more we bring it up more. We're gonna get it up to like just over 2. One more will be just over 2. So it rotates 2 times in a second, and then we'll save up. Now it's rotating just over twice a second, and now we'll save up to unlock our orange wheel. Patiently waiting until we have 100 to unlock the orange wheel with. Get it started and rolling. We got 100, so we're getting our orange wheel started and getting our multipliers to start multiplying each other. The point of this is to progress towards infinity, and we're 0.6 of the way there. And we can now afford to bring the red one up a bit more, so we will. And now the orange one touches down, and it makes us the same score as the red one touches when it touches down. So it's just an additional boosted red one touching down every once in a while, so it's more worth it to just keep boosting the red one up for now. Once we get the orange one just to the point where it's going, our red one is worth 4 times what its starting value was. It's worth 4 instead of 1. We can afford to send the red one, and we will. We can make the orange one just a little faster soon. It's cheaper actually to make the orange one a little faster now than it is the red one, so we'll make the orange one a little faster. Now it's about the same price, but it's still just slightly cheaper for the red one, so Brain's probably gonna want to click the red one on that one, because I like how I level things up. So now the orange one's slightly cheaper, and we're gonna want to click the orange one to level the orange one up. The red one's at 2.63, and the orange one's only at 0.3 per second. So we want to get the orange one to where it's rotating at least once a second. Oh, the red one is rotating 2.75 times per second now. The orange one is rotating just 0.19 times per second. Now it's rotating once every 4 seconds. Whereas the red one is rotating almost 3 times in a second. The orange one is almost once every 3 seconds, and we've unlocked the possibility to unlock the yellow one. We'll put some red in the red one. Which is now rotating exactly 3 times per second. So I'm going to leave it there for a little bit because I like that number being even. We're going to put some into the orange. We're just going to keep bumping it into the orange. It's almost able to click every time I want it to now. Oh, it just wasn't accepting. It just wasn't accepting the fact that I was clicking on it. I don't know what I was doing, but it wasn't doing anything. Fun. Fun, fun. It's okay. That's what we're here for, is fun, fun, fun. I'll bring the red up now. So much cheaper to bring the red up than it is the orange, that my brain wants to click the numbers as they go green, as they go available, as they come available. They don't go green, but my brain, in my brain, it does. A little green light comes up as soon as that becomes ungrayed out. Red one is 3.5 times a second now, and the orange time is just over once every 2 seconds. Trying to get the orange one up so it's rotating every second, but what's time flux? Oh, we save up minutes and we can save up hours. Oh, we've unlocked yellow. Let's unlock the yellow ring since we happen to have enough for it. That way it at least starts its multiplier going. Because red's already up to being worth 10. So their base value is 10. Red is the base value for everything. Everything builds off of red. But now, I mean, it's worth almost 20. It is now worth at least 22 every time. Every time one of the circles closes, we get 22. Let's get some orange. Orange is at 0.75. So now we're just going to try to get orange up to once a second. In the meantime, we're also going to continue boosting our red. And our yellow, probably start boosting yellow up. But my main goal right now is to get the orange to being once a second. So red is at 4 times a second right now, which is nice. We're just clicking buttons as they glow. Clicking buttons as they glow. Don't need to worry about wondering what color comes next. It's going to be some sort of green. On the next click, orange will be going once a second. Orange is going once a second. It's all worth 51. Every time any one of these circles closes, that circle is worth this much in this corner. Bring yellow up, so it's doing a little more. 4.5 times per second for red. Ooh, at 50,000 we'll be able to unlock the green circles. It's going to be a second before we save up 50,000. Red is going almost 5 times a second now. Go red, go. Go, go, go. So proud of red. It's really nice for me because my favorite of the colors is the base and then the last two. Those are the colors that I enjoy. I'm an avid enjoyer of those specific colors. Red is going 5 times per second now, so work on boosting up the orange and the yellow a bit more. I mean, we're going to continue boosting red till it's eventually a solid circle. We're at ascension number 0. We're just going to keep on going up and progressing towards it. We're 1% of the way to infinity. Or a little over 1% of the way to infinity. So proud of us. Keep boosting red. It's almost solid. Boost yellow when we get the opportunities to. Guess we could still get orange a little bit of love here and there. We're getting 170 every time a revolution occurs. And that number is only going up and up with red going up. The bigger the first 2 circles get, it'll be very exponential. And this is just a very exponential game, and I love it. It gets big fast, and I'm so excited to play a game that gets big numbers quick. Oh man, I've been looking forward to playing a game with big numbers for a long time. Finally found a revolution, an idle game that has interested me. I've seen people playing it, and I'm like, okay, I've decided this is the one. This is the one that I'm going to delve into for a minute. Starting fresh, playing Revolution Idle. What a life to be living. I'm so glad that I grew up in the golden age of gaming. Or at least the dawn of the gaming age. But what I would call is the golden age of gaming. Because games have been around for a long time. But I would say that our current generation is definitely the golden age of video gaming. And I don't know how long the golden age is going to last, but I can recognize that I'm living in a golden age. Anyway, nostalgia aside, we're up to almost 400 per rotation now. The numbers are getting very big very fast, and if I save up even slightly, I could probably unlock the green ones. Just clicking numbers as numbers come available, and that's what I do best. Just clicking the numbers as numbers come available, and that's what I do best. Anyway, sorry, brains is kind of going idle at times here, as you can tell. That's the joy of idle games, is that my brain will turn itself off every once in a while and just click the shiny buttons. It's almost cheaper. It's not, but it's almost cheaper to just unlock green rather than upgrade anything. Now it's cheaper to unlock green than it is to upgrade anything else. So we'll be unlocking the green next. There it is. Green is available. It's coming into play. It's 66,000 for the next green, so there's going to be an upgrade to everything else first. Let's go with orange. It's cheapest. And we go with yellow. It's cheapest. Red's going 6.5 times. 6.63 times per second now. Orange is almost at 2 times a second. Yellow is approaching 1 time a second. Red is cheaper. And green is at 0.03 times per second. So green's taking a while to touch down. Still, it's nice to be worth 1,000 every time it does touch down, but red's worth 1,000 every time it touches down as well. Anyway, this one's cheaper. Then this one's cheaper. Then this one's cheaper. That's cheaper. 6.88. Almost a solid color. 2 times a second for orange now. Yellow. Bring it up a little bit. We're almost to 1. We're crawling up there. Yellow maxes out, I think, at 4 times a second. That one's cheaper. That one's cheaper. We only need to do like 50 rotations before we can afford an upgrade. And red's doing 7 of those in a second. If I just give it a little bit of time, I could probably click a couple upgrades. Like this. Boop and boop. And boop. Clicking the button. Green. Oh, 10 million. At 10 million, we unlock the light blue. Jeez, we haven't even seen 1 million yet. But we're quickly getting to see 1 million. I mean, red is almost worth 50 in itself. And every time it closes, it increases the number at the top. That's what's important about it. That's why you want to get them closing faster. Even though they all get you the same amount when they close, it's increasing the number at the top that makes things exponential. Let's get yellow up. Green. That's yellow's closing once every second now. Red is almost a solid color. I wonder at what point it becomes solid. I bet I would say it has to be 8. 8's got to be the number where it becomes solid, right? No, it's at 8 right now. It's not 8.13. Still going. It's even still going at 8.25. Green closes once every 4 seconds now. We're saving up. We're unlocking the blue. Oh, we've unlocked an achievement for reaching 1,000,000 score. We've unlocked the leaderboard. I realize it's 10 million for blue, so we're not saving up straight to blue. We're just putting a couple more into red to save up 1,000,000 again. Put more into red. We'll raise orange up. Orange is at 2.5. Yellow's at 1.04. Our red's still our best easily by at 60. It's 4 times the amount of our next best, which is the orange. Keep up in the green a little bit. Keep up in the green a little bit. Faster the green closes, the faster the multiplier goes up, the more money it's actually worth. Up the yellow just a tiny bit. Get it up to like 1.25 or something, 1.24. I'm just kind of ignoring orange. Orange is falling by the wayside because I'm ignoring it. Let's start pumping some funds back into it. Let's bring it up. Let's catch it up to everybody else. 2.69. Nice. Good job, Orange. Proud of you. It's at 2.75 times. Whereas red is at 8.75 times in a second now. The human eye cannot track how fast red is rotating. At 8.88 times a second. And almost 9 times in a second. It is at 9. It's at 9 times in a second. And yet it's still not a solid circle. Another little bit to green. Make it rotate close faster. More for green. We make 16,000 every time red closes though. Some more to yellow. And that number's going up just as fast as our money numbers are going. The numbers are getting so big, I love it. 2 million into red. We're 2% of the way to infinity. Just past 2% of the way to infinity. Boosts into yellow, into orange. We're making 20,000 every rotation. Every revolution, I should say. Every time the colors revolve, the numbers evolve, and my problems dissolve. Oh. What's the achievement button do? I have 1 out of 120 achievements. Ascend a buyable. Buyable? Shop. Time flux. Game boost. I don't know. Maybe it's one of, it's one of the buildings probably, I would imagine. Oh, hey, we saved 10 million while I was looking away. Let's unlock the next color. Oh, these are the buyables. Ascending one of these. So like reaching 100 and then clicking the ascend button. I kind of got a little bit of a strategy in mind for that. I think maybe. Mayhaps. Mayhaps to do, we'll see. We're going to bring up green, so it's at once every 2 seconds. Yellow, we'll get it up to 1.5 times every second, which is half the speed of orange at 3 times a second. And then light blue starting off at 0.3, same speed that green had started off with. I'll We're not gonna put that on the, we're saving up. We're trying to get red to 10 to see if that makes it solid. We're looking for a solid color. Come on. All right, 9.75 for red. We're not too far off. We just gotta wait half a second for it to save the money and avoid clicking the button. We gotta tell our brain no for half a second. Okay, a few seconds. And we click the button. And there it is. A solid color. Plus 30 TF. Time flux. Oh, time flux. Got it. Time flux. Spend minutes. Okay. Is 60. Time warp. We're warping. We're warping through space and time. Okay, back to the game. We're at 1.92 trillion now. We clicked that 5 times to prestige. Let's click this a bunch of times instead, and then this a couple times. And then this. Nope, we can't click that one. We just know that color exists. Well, you know what? Actually, what's the prestige? We're gonna wait. We're gonna get our prestige multiplier up. That's what we're gonna do. I want the prestige multiplier to be. Hold on. Let's just get this up to 100. Boom, 100 for that building. We're gonna ascend to get the bing, ascend to buyable, first ascension achievement. That's achievement number 2. We want the multiplier, the exponent. We don't really care about any of that. Let's just bring our red up as high as we can, dump all of the money into red. Okay. Click 5 times to prestige. Boom. Prestige for the first time. We've unlocked by multiple. Ooh, nice. Alright, so we'll just get red as high as we can get it. Okay, and then we buy max. And now we just start over. Start bringing red back up. We're just gonna keep buying everything. As we go. We've now restarted our progress towards infinity, but we've got exponentially bigger now by 0.03, as well as, I think there's a multiplier. Oh yeah, there's a prestige multiplier now of 13%. So that's nice. Buy blue. That's the next achievement we're going for, is to buy blue. I'm gonna look at the help button real quick. Oh, B is buy all upgrades. Okay, thank you. That was the button I was looking for. B. B. I don't have to click anything. B. The B whenever something goes glowy. I hit the B button. Something glows, I hit B. Something glows, I hit B. This game just became optimally more fun. Red's up to 5.38 rotations, 5.5 rotations. Orange is at 1.31, 38. Yellow is at 0.42. Green doesn't exist yet. We're worth almost 1,000 per revolution. So we'll get to green very shortly. It'll be like a good minute away, but still, that's short enough. Let's see, orange is at 1.75. Okay, so if we click the B button, it buys the red first, and if it's available. So we have to hit B as close to 50,000 as we can get it if we want to unlock green. Like that. Now green is circling around. And we'll start saving towards unlocking the color after green. And our goal is to unlock blue, which is right before purple. That's where the achievement lies that I'm after. I think that's achievement number 3. Red is up to 7 laps a second already. Orange is at 2.6 laps a second. Yellow's at 0.79. Green's at 0.6. 0.06. 0.09. Red is worth almost 20. Green is worth orange is worth 5. Yellow is worth 2. Green is worth 1.03, which is the same as my exponential multiplier for being prestiged. And we're in Prestige 1. This is our Prestige 1 run through of Revolution Idol. We've already completed the Prestige 0 run through after we unlocked Time Flux, or we did our first Time Flux. We don't earn any time for the Time Flux for being online. We only earn it while we're offline, which is an interesting concept. Anywho, we continue. Some achievements will give Time Flux, though. At which point we'll use the achievements worth of Time Flux. Red is at 8 rotations per second. Orange is at 2.44. Yellow is at 1.04. Green is rotating once every 4 seconds. And light blue doesn't exist yet, but it's on the board. We're thinking about it. We're thinking about the light blue color. We're just about 2% of the way to infinity. I refuse to look up what happens after reaching infinity. Like, I know infinity is just a hypothetical concept. So I'm sure there will continue into the realm of the undefinable from there. We're currently making almost 30,000 every revolution. Quickly on our way to unlocking the light blue color. Red is almost a solid color. It's at 9.25 rotations per second. Orange is at 3 rotations every second. And just keep pressing B whenever something glows on the left. Orange is at red is at 9.63. Green is now rotating once every 2 seconds. The multiplier for yellow just hit 5 times. The multiplier for red just hit 40 times. Oh, red is a solid color. Red is officially a solid color. At rotating 10 times in a second, it's just a red circle in the middle. The number is constantly going up, and so we are going to be constantly making a revolution. Anytime we think every 1/10 of a second, we make a revolution. And actually, it's faster than that. It's faster than every 10th of a second is now a revolution in our revolution idle. And we've unlocked the blue circles moving around slowly around the outside. And not the blue, the light blue. One of the 3 blues, the blue green, and then it's blue green or turquoise, aquamarine. I don't even know. And then light blue, and then blue. I'm colorblind to the point where the 2 numbers in the middle are the same color to me. The 2 rings in the middle. After light green, it's 2 of the same color, and then it's dark blue. That's the definition of my color blindness. That's the spectrum of it right there. Those 2 numbers. It's incredible to me that this game happens to use the unfriendly colorblind colors to me. But that's okay because it helps me identify my colorblindness. We're making almost 500,000 every revolution now. We are making 500,000 in a single revolution of any one of the circles. And also, red is doing that 10 times in a second. That means we're making 5 million a second. At the very least, just from red alone. Not to mention that all those numbers are going up. But yeah, we're making 5 million a second right now from red alone. So the numbers are going to start boosting really, really, really fast. And we need to save up something like 10 billion to unlock the next color. But that doesn't even seem like it's that far away. Just watching numbers get big. This scratches the itchy part of my brain for sure. With that big number in the middle going really, really fast and changing rapidly. Oh man, super, super thrilled about that. And only getting bigger and bigger, and it being in the millions already. Like I'm making a million per. I'm making almost 1.5 million per revolution. It's skyrocketing now. I wonder. I'm curious as if the buy button ascends automatically. I don't hope it does. I don't presume it does. Red rotates 12 times a second. Heck, yellow rotates twice every second now, and green is almost at once. Red's got 3 more. Red's got 2 more. It's almost ascendable. I'm gonna wait a second, and now I'm gonna get the red. I'm gonna wait a second, I'm gonna get the last red one. Make it ascendable. And now I think if I hit B, it won't automatically ascend that, right? Cool. So we're good to sit here and not ascend the red and let the red just grow and grow while we collect the other things up to powerful levels. We're making just about 3 million in a revolution now. Red rotates 12.5 times a second at its max level. And I'm working on getting orange up to its max. It's 70 right now, so we need 30 more clicks of orange. That light blue line is moving at a very satisfying speed to me. Not sure why, but it just is. It's just at a peaceful, everything hectic beneath it. It's doing its thing. I mean, it's starting to get a little hectic now, but it's going. Red is almost worth 100 in a rotation. I mean, almost worth just 100 base multiplier. Whereas orange is currently worth 28 base multiplier, and yellow just hit 13 base multiplier. Green is worth 5 base multiplier, and the light blue on the outside is worth just about 2 base multiplier. Not to mention the times 13 I get from being 1 prestige deep. So everything is worth more than 1 billion to upgrade now. And I need to save up 10 billion to get the next color. I get 10 million every revolution now. which is actually 100 million every second at the very least. So we'll quickly approach the 10 billion we need to unlock the next color. Cyan. Oh, it tells me what color. Turquoise, cyan, green, yellow, orange. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's so nice. It says the name. I'm so happy. Anyway, I'm saving up 10 billion. I could ascend red, but no. I'm saving up to 10 billion. We're almost there. 10 billion. We are 3% of the way to infinity. Every time we spend, we're farther away from infinity. Interesting. It's now kind of stagnated. It's gotten to the point where we're like at the pace where we should have we would be if we had played for an hour. Kind of. Now I could descend. If I ascended red, I think it'd probably pick up pace a little bit, maybe. I don't know. We're gonna wait. We're letting red go as fast as possible to get that multiplier as high as possible. Like, it doesn't reset the multiplier. It just resets the laps per second. But it would slow down until I click it a few times, and I don't know if it's gonna be super cheap or if it's gonna be billions. Because if it's billions, I want to leave it where it's at and just work on getting orange up to the point where orange can ascend. There's skins, retro. Bar diagram. Orbital would be funny for the red one. Bar diagram is kind of okay. Okay, that's interesting. Back to the revolution screen. Anyway, B, B again, B again. The orange is at 88. It's at 89 now. Now it's at 90. Oh, the prestige window opened back up. It'll bring my multiplier up. We want to bring the multiplier up higher than that. We don't care about prestiging right this second because we are on pace for what our brain is doing. Like, we're just kind of patiently waiting a little bit. Prestiging will make it feel like we're going fast, but we'll only climb up to this point and then stagnate again. So the farther we push beyond this point, the farther we can climb up next time we prestige. And the faster we'll do it too. So we continue climbing, and we continue boosting Orange's numbers, and we will unlock the blue achievement before we prestige. That's our goal. We're at 93 for the orange out of 100. We're almost there. We're crawling up. And we've unlocked the ability to see blue. It's worth 100 trillion. That is a lot, comparatively. It's okay. Let's see what happens when we ascend the orange. Though red has been able to ascend for a while, and even if it costs billions, I could get it up to going pretty quick again. Still, we're gonna do orange. This turquoise one is rotating every 3 seconds now. The green one's still not rotating twice in a second. Orange is at 96 out of 100. We're getting 500 million every rotation, which means we're getting something like 5 billion a second at the minimum. So it won't take long to get the 143 plus 177 billion I need to max out orange, and then click the ascension button at the second it maxes out. There we go. It's ascended. Okay, it costs 950 billion to level it up again. But every time it touches down, it doesn't gain it by 0.1, it gains it by it's not 0.01, it's 0.1 now. Okay, so that's the value. It makes this number go up. It's not going to raise the tiny number anymore. It's just going to raise the bigger number. In that case, red, ascend. Max by the red. Now we'll max by the yellows. The numbers slowed down a little bit because I ascended red as well. And I knew the numbers would slow down, but they're still getting bigger more exponentially now because red's going up by... It only takes 10 complete rotations of red instead of 100 complete rotations of red to make the number go up more than a decimal point. Same with orange. Whereas yellow, it takes 100 complete rotations to make the number go up more than a decimal point. So by now, it's worth it to let those numbers go up by more than a decimal point, while the other ones just still decimal pointing their way up the line. We're making 1.4 billion every rotation now. So in 1,000 revolutions, we'll have enough, right? No, that's not how that works. We'll have our first trillion in 1,000 revolutions. It's not that we'll have enough. We're gonna bring this one up because we want it to be going once a second, ideally. Yellow's at 77. I think I want my P multiplier when that's 25%. That's when I'll prestige if I don't have blue first. It's either blue or P multiplier 25%. Check the credits. Okay. Done deal. That's an achievement. Yay. Thank you. Prestige twice. Reached Ascension 2. Make a multiplier go over 1,000. Okay. Max buy. If I get up and walk away when I come back, I can unlock blue. I'm gonna get up and walk away. When I come back, I'm gonna unlock blue. Ah, alas, I was too impatient. I could not unlock blue. I'm not taking that long away. That's ridiculous, actually. Let's make orange rotate faster since it's our most valuable. On top of the red? Well, it's our most expensive. Now we'll put the rest into red. We're going to save up a little bit and power dump into our more powerful skills rather than into our weaker ones. Oh. Oh, no, I can just buy that many yellows. I was like, am I not purchasing the yellow? No, it's purchasing. It's just I can buy that many of them. Yellow is at 85. So I kind of want to get it up to max out, but I'm not going to ascend it because I know it'll be hella expensive. I'm trying to get turquoise so that it's rotating at once every second because it is almost at 10 times for base value. And so I wanted to get there a little faster. And then let's have our cyan closing less than. Let's have it closing like once every 3 seconds instead of, yeah, there we go, instead of once every 4. What baby, what else? What? But I don't even know what that was. I don't know what that was at all. We're gonna get our green up so that it's closing twice every second. Now we have it closing twice every second on green, once every second on turquoise, once every 3 seconds on cyan, and then red is 4.5 times a second. Yellow is the one we're working on, trying to level up. We want to get orange up so that it's closing once a second as well. So that's our next short-term goal, is getting red up a little bit and getting orange so that it's closing at once a second. Which it's pretty close. It's once every second and a half. We could probably easily save up the trillions it takes to unlock blue. So we're going to unlock blue, and then we're going to get our P multiplier to 25%. That's the plan. It's a good plan. I like that plan. I need 2 more orange unlocks to get it so that it's rotating once a second. It's 17 trillion, 17.7 trillion. I can unlock it so that it's rotating at once a second for orange. Okay, now orange is rotating once a second. get red up so that it's rotating like 5 times a second. There we go. Numbers feel like they're kind of moving quickly again. Let's start bringing yellow up. Now I know for the next prestige. Oh yeah, it seems like both of our goals are going to be accomplished at like the same time. Because if I just sit here and let it save up the 100 trillion, we should be right about the same time hitting the 25% P multiplier. Yep, so there's the 25% that we were waiting for. Let's just patiently wait it out. Save up the next 50 trillion we need. We're making 100 billion a second, so that's really only like 15 more seconds. Maybe a minute. It's like a minute. We gotta wait like a minute. A minute feels like a really long time when you're playing Revolution Idle. And also, a minute flies by. Here's blue achievement. Yay. Roy G. Biv. We unlocked blue. Okay, let's prestige. Boop. Prestige twice. Go to the shop. We're going to buy bar diagram. Okay. I don't know why this is more satisfying to me, but it is. We're starting with level 5 in red, and we're going to start bringing our red up. Because we want that going once every second. And then we're going to get orange. And we're going to bring orange so that it's going once every 4 seconds. And then we're going to keep bringing the red up. Red's now going twice every second, while orange is still going once every 4 seconds. So we're going to keep bringing our red up. We're going to get red so it's 3 times a second, and orange is once every 4 seconds. We're going to keep bringing red up. We're going to pull red up so that red is rotating at once every. Red will rotate literally 16 times faster than orange. And then we'll start pulling the orange up a little bit to catch up. Because right now, the cost of red is more than. Buying another red is more than the cost of unlocking yellow, I think. It is indeed. Boop, there's yellow. We'll get orange up. We'll pull our orange up so that it's going once every second, while red is going 4 times a second. And now we'll start pulling our yellow up. Okay, yellow goes once every 4 seconds now. And now I will pull red up so that it's once every 5 or 6 seconds. Or it's 5 or 6 times a second. I think I can get it to 5 times a second. So now it's at 5 times a second. Or I'll let it sit and I'll start pulling yellow back up and trying to catch it up. I'll let orange also get a little boost on top of it. Get it up to 1.25 instead of just a flat 1. Keep working on pulling the yellow up. It's now going once every 2 seconds, and so we'll keep pulling red up. Because the faster red goes, the bigger the numbers go. Orange is going off 3 times every 2 seconds now. Whereas we're going to continue pulling red up. We're going to get red to be like 7 times in a second. One more level to red and it's at 7 times in a second. We'll get orange up so that it's going twice a second. We'll start working on pulling yellow up. We'll get it so that it's rotating once every 1.5 seconds. Now, well, actually, I think we're going to pull yellow all the way up into where it comes every second. Where it's rotating once a second. Or filling. I think I'm patient enough to save up for that. It's only 2 more clicks. And now we'll unlock the green. And we'll get green up to like 0.25 so that it's going once every 4 seconds. And now we'll keep pulling our red up some more. It's at 7 times in a second right now, so we'll try to get that up to like 8 times in a second. And then we'll pull orange up so that it's like 3 times in a second. Now after we get orange up to where it's going 3 times a second, we'll start pulling green up so that it's not once every 4 seconds. We'll bring it up hot faster than that. Maybe we'll bring our yellow up as well. Be nice of us to do that. Orange is just about to the point where it needs one more purchase of orange and it'll be going 3 times a second. Alright, it's going 3 times a second now. Let's get our yellow. No, let's get our green up so the green's going fast. Let's get green up to half the speed the yellow's at right now. Which is a double of the speed the green was at. Now green goes up once every 2 seconds, and we can start raising our yellow up. We're going to raise it up to like, I don't know. I think 1.5 might be a nice spot, and then we're going to pump our red up. I'm going to actually pump the red up first. I want the red to hit 9, yellow to hit 2, red to hit 10, then green to hit 1. And then blue to go to like half. Or I'm sorry, turquoise to go to like half. 10 makes it a solid bar, and so that's a very important milestone for red. Red can sit at 10 for a while. We're going to now work on pulling our yellow up to 2. It's not going to take us too terribly long to get yellow to be raising twice every second. We could unlock blue, but we're not gonna. We're focusing our efforts into yellow right now. We're giving a really hard focus of our efforts into yellow right now. Yellow is worth almost 10 times as much as unlocking the next color would be. Not to mention, every other upgrade is cheaper than the next color. Yellow would be worth, unlocking this next yellow upgrade, the one I want, is worth more than 10 times as much as unlocking the next color would be. But I'm going to get the upgrade. And now I'm going to get the greens to be rotating once every second. Now that yellow is rotating twice every second. I'm going to keep saving up. I'm going to do it. I'm going to make my green rotate once. It's going to take a few upgrades, but I'm going to do it. 3 upgrades away. Orange and yellow are at the same upgrade level. And now I'm going to pump everything I have into red. And pull it up to 11. I know it maxes out at 12.5. I'm going to probably try to max out red now. Yeah, we're going to max out red. Give it its maximum potential before it ascends, and we're not going to ascend it yet. Because it's going 12 times a second versus, so that's better than just a base ascension. Whereas it has 10 times its value upon ascension. Okay, so red is maxed. Now we shall buy turquoise. And we'll bring everything up to the next number. So 4. And work on bringing this up to 3. And this up to 2. And this up to, we're going to bring this up to 4 times, once every 4 seconds. we'll start working on bringing our yellow up to 3. We're just gonna click the button as it lights up down here, but we're not clicking on. Well, actually, no. We'll just click the buttons as they light up. What am I doing? Bye, 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 bye. We're done keeping the numbers even. It was fun for a minute, but now I'm just by buttons as they light up. Red is ready to ascend, but we're not gonna ascend it yet. We're waiting. We're already ready to get the cyan going. If we saved up, if we were patient. We're making 12 million in a revolution, 13 million in a revolution, 14 million in a revolution. That's real time for you right there. 15 million in a revolution. 16 million in a revolution. 17 million in a revolution. That's 18 million in a revolution. 19 million per revolution. It's 20 million per revolution. 21 million per revolution. 22 million per revolution. 23 million per revolution. 24 million per revolution. 25 million per revolution. 26 million per revolution. 27 million per revolution. 28 million per revolution. 29 million per revolution. 30 million per revolution. 31 million per revolution. 32 million per revolution. 33 million per revolution. 34 million per revolution. 35 million per revolution. 36 million per revolution. 37 million per revolution. 38 million per revolution. 39 million per revolution. 40 million per revolution. 41 million per revolution. 42 million per revolution. 43 million per revolution. 44 million per revolution. 45 million per revolution. 46 million per revolution. 47 million per revolution. 48 million per revolution. 49 million per revolution. 50 million per revolution. 51 million per revolution. 52 million per revolution. 53 million per revolution. 54 million per revolution. 55 million per revolution. 56 million per revolution. 57 million per revolution. 58 million per revolution. 59 million per revolution. 60. Okay, I can't keep that up. Can't keep that up. It's going too fast now. That's a good thing to say. I like saying that. It's going too fast now. Only took like 30 seconds for it to start going too fast. Maybe 40. Oh, wait, we just unlocked a new color. New color started creeping up the bar graph there. Look at it creeping its way up. It's going so slow. But it's going. It'll eventually touch the top and give us the 100 million that it's worth. We're at 88 for our orange. All right, what's the statistics? Playtime, total time, unscaled playtime, achievements, ascension power, lap speed multiplier. Play for 5 hours. Make a multiplier go over 1000 and reach ascension 2, get 1000 times P multiplier, buy white, reach 1.1 exponent, promote, get a 1 million and play, reach 1.2, have 1 Vigitillion, make all multiplier be greater than 1000, have a level 10 promotion, promote without prestiging, promote without prestiging. Am I not able to get that now? I don't know what that means. I probably have to clear the save to promote without. I wonder. I don't know. I don't know. I have questions. Anyway, what are we doing? Oh, right. Hitting this button. Daily reward. When did it say start pack? Oh, yeah. No thanks. That's a rule on that. Oh, hey, look. Orange is at 6. Ah, the prospect of blue just unlocked. That orange bar is going up so fast. It's at 98. 99. And where is it? Hey, there it is, 100. Yay. Now in 23 more yellow levels. Then once yellow is ready to ascend, I will ascend the red one. Because then I'll be able to shoot it up where the ascension feels really worth it to me. Actually, I don't know at what point the ascension is worth it. Because it's worth it once this guy's going like 1.25. That's when the ascension's worth it. How much does that cost is what I'm asking. Yes. Well, that makes the multiplier go up fast. It doesn't make my current income go up as fast, though. But still, it'll eventually make them multiple. Well, does it? Does it make my income? I don't think it does. I think it's worth just the base flat. Unless it's worth times 10 for every time it revolves. In which case, might be worth it. I don't know. I don't know how the numbers work on that one. We need 20 more yellow. Okay, I think it's gonna. Well, no. Let's not get impatient. Let's just collect our 20 more yellow. I have a feeling red's really ready. I'm gonna do red. I have a feeling it's ready. Yeah, it is. Red is so ready. Yeah, red was so ready to be prestiged. The income multiplier is worth so much more now for red alone. It's going up by a decimal point every 10 rotations, and it's rotating still. That's every 4 seconds. It goes up by one whole number. I'll probably focus my energy and efforts into pulling that up to be as fast as possible. Oh, we are now able to prestige. We have just gotten to the point where our prestige multiplier is significantly better. We're not gonna, though. We're just gonna keep on rolling. Evening out the numbers a little bit. Green is now going twice a second. Turquoise is going once a second. Orange is ready to ascend, has been ready to ascend for a minute, and we're not ascending it until I feel comfortable ascending it. And I don't feel comfortable ascending it until after blue's unlocked at the least, or until yellow is ready to ascend. Then I'll feel comfortable ascending the orange one. Yellow is not too far off from being ready to ascend, and that's what I'm working towards. I'm also going to keep its price relatively even with red, specifically, and then I'm going to keep this. This is going once every 3 seconds. This is going once every second, and this is going twice a second. And so then I'll keep yellow and red even. When I feel like unlocking the blue, I will. But we'll juggle between these three for a little while. And we'll pull these up as they go, of course, but like when they get super expensive, or these ones super outweigh these ones, we'll switch it up. Right now we're playing the long game. So let's see what the plan is. We're going to continue pumping as much into yellow as we can. And then we're going to pump one into red. Red is almost rotating, revolving, or raising the bar. Red's raising the bar almost 5 times a second now. The red itself is worth nearly 300 every touchdown. I mean, red's kind of our base. Well, our base multiplier is 26.24. And then red, and then orange, yellow, green. It goes like that, in my opinion. It starts here and then goes blam. We got 6 more levels of yellow. 5 more levels of yellow is enough to buy blue. Okay, 133 trillion is the number we're saving up for. That will max out the yellows. Oh, we've got 45 minutes worth of time flex. Oh, we're going to double our capacity. That's cool. Costs an hour to double our capacity again. Oh, right. We're waiting for the 133 trillion so I can just buy 5 levels. Patiently waiting the numbers. Not too far off. It's like another 30 seconds. Okay. Buy that and we ascend orange. We bring orange up so that it's going once every second. because that's about the point where it's worth ascending the orange. So then you can bring it up to where it's going once every second. It might be worth it like before then, but not by much. Maybe it's at the 0.66 mark. Anyway, let's put some points into the cyan. Gonna raise our cyan up one more time so that it's once every 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. Well, we can unlock the blue so that it exists. We can bring our red up once. Let's bring our red up once. Red's our most powerful number. We'll bring it up as fast as much as we can. What is 65 now? It's at 40. At 25, perfect. At 44. 16. We'll juggle between these two for a second. Now it's at 45, so we'll leave it there. This is at 18. 19. And now it's at 20. Alrighty. Now we'll click at the 5. And we'll boost them by 5 every time we get the opportunity to. And we're looking for 144. That's the number we're looking for. So just these two are going to get boosted once each. That one. And then we wait for green to get its boost. And there's green's boost. And now we wait for 144. Oh, boop. There it is, 144. Now 207 is the number. Nothing less than that. So we'll wait again. Realistically, we want to get this guy up to 5. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there, and got it. Purple is 1 quillion. Not quadrillion. Not 10 quadrillion. Not 100. 1 quintillion. Quillion. Quillion. They're quillions. Quintillion's such a fun number, but quillion. Um, 5. 5 reds. Five more turquoises. That's at 50, that's at 20, that's at 75, 55, 25, 5. I don't mind waiting for 5s right this second. Let's ascend. What's 1? It's 263 for 1. Cool. That's not too bad. I'm going to bring this up to match the level of blue. Got to save up a little bit, bring it up that high, but we're gonna do that. Red is already at 50. I don't even really know what my next long-term goal is. I'm just clicking buttons. $692. Come on, 692. Where's the? There it is. And now we're looking for 955. Wow, big number. That is a big number. Almost 1 quadrillion. Almost. It's creeping up there. It's almost there, and we're about to see it. Here it comes. Here comes 955. And there's 955. Let's go to the 5 raising. Raising by 5. And we'll wait for green wants to go up by 5. Yellow's at 10, 50, 20, 10, 75, 55, 35. Okay, so we want to do 5 here is 7.3 quadrillion. I want to put the 5 here on the turquoise. Oh no, I want to put it on orange. I'm just going to put it wherever it glows first. And we'll raise all the numbers by 5 at a time. We're over 4% of the way to infinity. In this past couple of hours. Click the green button, level it up. It's at 85 out of 100. I think I want it to be 260-ish. I think I'll say 100. At 100 P multiplier or an achievement, or at 100 P multiplier seems like a perfectly timed prestige. Perfectly fine. Perfectly validly fine time to prestige. Let's go back to upgrading one at a time. Both red and orange right now are worth 796. Now orange is worth 796, and then the blue is worth 892. So it's gonna. Oh no, green at 8. Now blue at 892. .3, but like I don't know. I don't even know which one's gonna upgrade here because they're all so close together. Red. Well, it'll be the closest one to the top of the list that upgrades. So usually red will get priority. It should trickle down the list. If we wait for 1,000, it wouldn't take very long. Like 10 minutes? 10 minutes or so, and we'll have purple. No, that's ridiculous. No, it is just 1 quintillion, though. But that's 1,000 quadrillion, and I'm just getting like into the 1 quadrillions. Like an hour at the, well, not at the going rate. Oh, we're gonna get the achievement for reaching red to be over 1,000. We're 5% of the way to infinity, thereabouts. We're like hovering in the 5% area right now. We just keep on climbing. Numbers keep on going up. We keep on pushing B and buying all the buttons. Everything's in the quadrillion price range now for just one upgrade. Oh, hey. Achievement unlocked. Make a multiplier go over 1,000. There it is. Red is over 1,000. Oh yeah, I'm not buying anything, but that's fun. That it gives me some stuff so I could get the bar graph and such. Let's see here. We're gonna get. I'm just hitting B. Prestige multiplier is almost to 100. Oh, once it goes over 1,000, it chops off the decimal points. I'm just sitting here patiently playing Revolution Idol. A one button kind of game. I'm going to title this video Exciting and Thrilling Gameplay 2. Because this is what it's about. This is what it's about right here. Living the life, playing Revolution Idol. Minding my own. No P's and Q's and not a care in the world. How close is green to Ascension? It's gotta be damn close. It's a 98 out of 100. Red's at 70, orange is at 40, yellow's at almost 20. Turquoise is at the same as red at 70, 44 for cyan, 15 for blue. And the numbers, they just go up and up and up and up. It's almost costing 100 quadrillion for upgrades. Oh, green just hit the max level. It could ascend. Did it? Now I'm going to let it run fast for a little while. Because turquoise still has some catching up to do before it's able to ascend. If we just save up for a little bit, we'll be able to unlock the purple. Or just pull right up to where it's going 10 times. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not, forget about it. Okay, about unlocking the purple. Let's do this specifically now. I'm going to take a quick, because I'm about to unlock purple. And I'm doing it in 100 seconds. I could unlock the purple if I sit for 100 seconds. Let's bring it right up to 10 times. Let's bring orange up to 3 times. Yellow's already at 1 time, so we'll leave it there. We'll get turquoise up to 2 times. Can juggle around the lower end for a second. All right, let's unlock purple. All right, and I'm going to let the numbers run up while I go outside, and then I'm going to come back in and, yeah. Going to go touch grass. All these numbers go up. And then I'm going to come back in and prestige after I get back in and start it again. Yeah. I love this game. I am back to watching the numbers grow. So once I get back, I'm prestiging. So that's what I'm doing. We're just going to pump red up. All the red. How much red can we get? And we'll unlock some orange. Now we'll unlock yellow. More orange. More yellow. More red. Oh, some more orange. Some more yellows. Even more oranges. Bring red up some more. More yellow. Toss in some green. Tossing green. Come on, what are you doing, game? Oranges. More red. More orange. More red. More green. Gonna be a little bit before we get to another one. Wow. But anyway, it's more red. Let's do some more. Let's wait another couple of seconds and do some more red. More orange. More yellow. Some more green. More red will give it a solid bar. I'll give it a solid bar. We're going to do more orange, then more yellow, then more red. Then we're going to get the next color. Now more yellow. As soon as we get the money, as soon as we can afford the more yellows. And then some more red, just to boost it. Even though it's already a solid bar, we can boost it so it's going even faster. It's just not visible to the human eye. And now we'll unlock some turquoise. We're going to hit more orange next. Then more greens. We're going to hit more red. More turquoise and more green. And I think probably 2 more yellow. I'm not going to hit another orange right yet. I'm going to get another turquoise. I do want another green. And then I do want another yellow. Now we're waiting for orange. Now we're waiting for red. Red will become ascendable, but we're not going to ascend it right away. That would slow down our profits. It would keep our margin going and make the long run probably better, but it'll slow our profit down too much. So now we wait to upgrade the yellow when we can afford it. Give me a minute. I'm just going to patiently wait to pump 10 levels in at a time. Is probably ridiculous and a ridiculous strategy. So I'm going to pump 10 levels in, and now I'm going to go back to buying 1 level at a time. Just going to be. We're going to keep pumping 1 level at a time now into everything. Because we've reached beyond the point where we can afford to buy 5 or 10 levels at a time quickly. So we'll just continue buying 1 level fast. I mean, we reached beyond that point a while ago, but I was just being patient. It's now in the billions for just 1 upgrade. Oh, hey, we just got another color. Achievements. Got 8 out of 120 of them. Poor but cool. Infinity without promotion. No prestige. Have 50 achievements. Um, I think it's time to ascend. Yeah, it was time to ascend because this is exactly the level you need to be for ascension to be worth it. And I can get higher than that. Well, in the long run, worth it. Not in the short term, worth it. In the short term, it's not hitting 12, 12 and a half revolutions for a while. But the number will go up much faster. The orange is ready to ascend. We're not going to ascend it yet because it's super expensive after we do ascend it. We're just going to keep